What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for The Mule. This is the latest film by Clint Eastwood, and it is the story of a 90-year-old man who is not really doing much with his life. He plants flowers in his little flower garden. He's had a falling out with his family, and all of a sudden he gets the opportunity to become a drug mule, to where he has to transport drugs from one area to the next and get paid a decent amount of money for it. And basically he does that, and things sort of go from there. That's the basic plot of the film. And other than that, this movie, I did really like this movie, saying that right out front. I do think The Mule is a very entertaining film. I think Clint Eastwood directed it really well. The directing isn't great, but he did a really good job. I think the tension building throughout the film from each kind of run that he has with the drugs, it gets a little more intense each time. And as the film continues, the story starts to, not really the story, but the things, they start to get a little more intense, and the suspense does build a bit. So I think that the film works in that aspect. But I think the film falters mainly, there's really no emotional hook to the film. Sure, you get to see tiny glimpses of him and his family, and how he's sort of had a falling out with them, and he's not been there as much as he probably should have been. And, the film doesn't really capitalize on that, but it does hint upon it. So I couldn't really get emotionally involved into the story or any of the characters, really, but I was really entertained by what was happening, because Clint Eastwood's character, he is a likable guy, he's an outspoken guy, and I really like that about the character. But, and also, he never really questions what he's doing. He just sort of starts to do it like it's normal, like it's not suspicious that he has to, drive into this garage with all these people, and maybe one of them has a gun, maybe one of them doesn't have a gun, and he just sort of does it. And I feel like, there should be a conversation. What is this? What am I doing? What's the deal here? And there really is never a conversation like that. He just sort of is okay with it, what he's doing. So I found that a little off-putting. But overall, The Mule, this is a very entertaining film. If you have time to go out to see it, I would recommend it. It is a good watch. It is a pretty entertaining watch. Bradley Cooper's character is in this, he's in this, and he's sort of playing just the cliched cop who's sort of hunting for, the guy who's doing all this drug trafficking or whatever. It kind of reminded me of The Old Man and a Gun, but this was a little better version than that. Clint Eastwood's character is Robert Redford, Bradley Cooper's character is Casey Affleck. There's definitely similarities to it, but I do feel like this movie is better, it builds more tension, and I did really like it. So I'm going to give The Mule 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed this one. Guys, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do you plan on seeing the movie? Did you see it already? What are your thoughts about it? Also, guys, you can follow me on Patreon if you want to help this channel grow. That would be very much appreciated. I'll be able to do more Blu-ray unboxings, gaming playthroughs, maybe more reviews, who knows. But if you're interested, you could please consider doing that. Also, guys, my early review for Bumblebee will be up a little later today. If not today, it'll be up tomorrow. So you can check out my review for that once that's up. Also, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video. You could also follow me on Instagram at KingOfRises131. Guys, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching my review for The Mule. Over and out.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for everything.